Alright, so what's up everyone? Welcome back to another episode. So I've been busy this morning, got loads of things done. It's just come up to 8 o'clock now. The standard, I got up this morning, got my morning cardio done, 35 minutes. Then straight afterwards I've done some posing practice, making sure everything's perfect every single day now. As soon as I do my cardio, I'm in there for about half an hour just doing my posing. You know, it just kind of gets out of the way, and I'm always doing it every single day, so everything is perfect come show day. Then I had to come back home and get some progress pictures taken for the coach. Reason being is yesterday was my first fat load. So I said that on the last video that Thursday was going to be my first fat load. So if you're following me on my Snapchat and Instagram, you would have seen what I had last night. So if you have seen it, you've seen it. But if you haven't, don't worry. What I done was I recorded it. So I'm going to still show you on today's video what I had for that fat load in the next clip. But I'm about to send those pictures over now to the coach. Like I said, what we wanted to do was we wanted to have the fat load last night, and then the next morning get some progress pictures, and then you can see what my condition's looking like after that fat load. Also, I weighed myself yesterday before I had the fat load, and then I weighed myself again this morning. So yesterday I was sitting at 89.2 kg. This morning I woke up and I'm sitting at 91 kg. So we put on about 2 kg since last night, but it's nothing to worry about. It's because of the fat load and everything. So yeah, it's just a number that my coach wants to check. I'm going to send them pictures over. I'm going to show you guys now what I had for that fat load. It was, I'll tell you what, it was the best food I've had in a long time. Some of my favourite foods combined together. So yeah, that was really good. I'm going to show you that now. But I'm just going to get my breakfast going while you see that fat load meal. For breakfast this morning, I'm just going to have 12 egg whites, the standard meal. No veg, no carbs, nothing like that. So enjoy the fat load footage, and I'll see you guys afterwards on my next meal today. So tonight, my fat load, so what I do is I replace my last meal, which should normally be like egg whites, with this fat load meal. So I have 60 grams in total of fats to hit. Now what I've done is I've taken my protein down to 300 grams. So I was normally hitting around 400 grams. I've taken it down to 300 grams, and then I'm going to make up the rest of the proteins with this fat load meal. So for tonight, my fat load, I've got myself 4 beef burgers. So these work out at 9.4 grams each burger. So I'm going to get 4 of them, which works out about 40 grams. And I'm going to get some smoked bacon. These work out about 2 grams per slice of bacon. So I've got 8 in there. That gives me about another 10 to 20 grams of fat. So that's 10 grams I think it gives in total. I've got it all in my fitness pal anyway. So that gives me 50 grams in total. And to finish off for the last 10 grams, I've grated myself 30 grams of mature cheddar cheese, which I'm going to sprinkle on top, and that should be a total of 60 grams of fats. I did put it all in my fitness pal earlier, and we've got, as you can see there, 58 grams in total of fats, 182 grams of protein, and around about 20 grams of carbohydrates. So in total, I've gone over my protein by 82 grams. That's why I brought it down anyway. So in total, we've hit 482 grams of protein, 60 grams of fat to be exact, and 22 grams of carbs. So that is going to be my fat load meal for today. I'm going to prepare it all now, and I'll show you guys in a little bit what it looks like before I eat it up. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so all the preparation's done. I've now got my meal sorted. So here it is, my last meal of the night, my fat load. So I've got my 4 beef burgers. I've got 1 ration of bacon on each of them, and then the other 4 on the side. So what I'm going to do now is the 30 grams of cheese. I'm just going to sprinkle on top. I'm going to do a little bit on there, and I might eat some just as it is. And then of course stick that in the microwave to let the cheese melt. I am looking forward to this meal, and I'm going to eat the rest of this cheese. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of cheese, but at this stage I'll eat anything at the moment. But that's pretty much it for my fat load. Like I said, I've got another 2 of these fat loads, so make sure you add me up on Snapchat and Instagram. If I don't post it on my YouTube video, you can see what I'm having on the fat load. I might have the same meals again, or I might change it up. So add me on Snapchat and Instagram, that way you can find out everything that goes on a daily basis. But anyway, let's get back to today's video. See you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so you got to see my fat load meal from last night. 4 beef burgers, 8 rashers of bacon and a little bit of cheese on top, giving me a total of 60 grams of fat. That meal went down a treat last night, and I woken up this morning with more energy, fueled back up, ready for today to kill it, get it all done, just in time as well, because today we've got to hit a big leg workout. But on that note, I'm just about to get my pre-workout meal in for today. So it's back to the normal foods, no fats, no carbs. And today's pre-workout, I've just got myself some broccoli, which I've already cooked up, so it's nice and fresh. So I get 1 cup, as usual, of my veg. Just get a little bit in there. That fills that out. And with my broccoli, I'm going to have 300 grams of some chicken. Now I've got a little bit of ground turmeric seasoning and a hint of chili on there, which just makes it really nice. So in total I get 300 grams. And since this phase of the prep, I've been using the chicken as my pre-workout meal, simply because the chicken's a little bit more dense and it keeps me a bit more fuller compared to like the cod fillets or the tuna. So I feel like I get a better workout when I've got the chicken in me. So I use this as my pre-workout. 300 grams. Keep it coming. There's a little bit over. There we go, bang on. So we've got 300 grams of chicken and 1 cup of broccoli. Now my seasonings that I'm going to put on this are just the usual. A little bit of Himalayan pink salt, just so I maintain my sodium levels. Of course, some black pepper. And some of that Frank's French mustard. Boom. Pre-workout meal. Done and dusted. Just like that. So also, while I'm here, I'm going to sort out my pre-workout drink. This is just something I like to get in with my food. So I'll have, wherever it is, I've got some L-glutamine, and I also get 1 scoop of BCAAs, and where's 1 scoop of the HMB. So as you can see, all my stuff from My Protein. You guys want to get anything from My Protein, any supplements, you can get discount off it with 10% using my discount code BRISTO10. All the links and everything are in the description below, so head over there, click on the link, go to the website, enter the code BRISTO10, you save yourself 10% off any of your orders. But this is just what I like to get with my pre-workout food, and it's just 1 scoop of BCAAs, some essential amino acids. I have 2 scoops of L-glutamine with this drink, and then I get another 2 scoops of L-glutamine in my post-workout shake. You've already seen what my post-workout shake is on my previous videos. And then 1 scoop of the HMB. And that's pretty much it. So that's me done. That's my pre-workout food, pre-workout drink. Then a little bit later on, when I head up to the gym, of course I get my actual pre-workout energy in with the Stimumax and Vascumax, and then that's pretty much it. So I'll catch you guys up at gym, get you guys a few clips of today's workout, and then I'll see you guys on the other end.
too many and my friends ain't with me. I'm so high, did one too many and my friends ain't with me. I'm so high, yo, I can't lie. I'm so high, did one too many and my friends ain't with me. About to say goodbye, about to say goodbye, about to say goodbye. Did one too many and my friends ain't with me. I'm about to say goodbye, about to say goodbye, about to say, did one too many and my friends ain't with me. I'm so high, did one too many and my friends ain't with me. I'm about to say goodbye, about to say goodbye, about to say goodbye. Did one too many and my friends ain't with me. I'm about to say goodbye, about to say goodbye, about to say, did one too many and my friends ain't with me. I'm about to say, 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 about to say goodbye. About to say, 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 about to say goodbye. I'm so hot, yo, I can't lie. I'm so hot, did one too many and my friends ain't with me. I'm so hot, yo, I can't lie. I'm so hot, did one too many and my friends ain't with me. About to say, about to say, about to say, yo, I can't lie. I'm so high, did one too many and my friends ain't with me. About to say, about to say, about to say, yo, I can't.
There's one thing I've noticed, the deeper you get into prep, the less fucks you tend to give, especially when it comes to appearance. Well, I finished up my workout just in the local supermarket now because I need to pick up some razors. As you can tell, I need to get rid of this beard, but while I'm in here, I might as well tease myself and look at some of the treats that I can't have, because that's what you tend to do when you're in prep, eh? Oh, hello. If anyone wants to be kind enough and buy me some of these Oreo peanut butter, yeah, feel free. I'll happily receive these. Anything peanut butter. Whew. Ooh, goodies. Goodies, goodies, goodies. Jesus Christ. Why is it when you're in prep, you see stuff that you've never seen before? Fruit and nut cookies. Damn, they look so good. So I've come in for some razors and all I can find is just the sweets and cookies and muffins, but no razors. Razors. Aha, found them. Oh, these are my arch enemies. This is like my kryptonite. These flavours look crap. That will probably be my favourite. Fish food. all my loyal subscribers know me well. They know it's all about those blueberry muffins. All about the muffin pumps. We'll be back at them on the bulk season. Alright guys, so like I said, peanut butter anything is my favourite. But what comes close is Nutella. Okay, so as you just saw there, I had my post-workout shake, which was the 50 grams of ISO whey. I always put ice in there just to make it like a thick milkshake, ice cream texture. Just really nice to have that as soon as I finish up my workout. But now, time to get my post-workout meal in. But before I show you that, you saw the few clips of my workout, and as you saw there, I've done some squats. Now, I did say in a few videos back that I'll be moving on to more machines and isolation work. The only reason why I've done squats today is both Smith machines were taken up, and I was going to do Smith machine squats, and I just didn't want to wait around. I just wanted to try and just get on with my workout and try and keep my heart rate up. So I just did normal squats. It felt good though to be under the squat bar again, but like I said, I kept the weight light just because, one, I didn't have no wraps on me, and also, like I said, we're 5 weeks out, so I just wanted to be careful that I don't have any injuries. But that answers that question. But anyway, post-workout meal, I've just got myself 250 grams of tuna, some ground turmeric. I always have that on my post-workout just to help with anti-inflammatory, and my 1 cup of broccoli. So I've got 1 more cup left to hit for today, and I'm pretty much just going to catch up on some editing, and that is pretty much it. So yeah, I'm going to dig into this food. I'm absolutely starving right now, and then get some work done. Alright guys, so moving on to next meal of the day. I think it's meal 4 for the day. It's just come up to 7 o'clock now. Like I said, the last few hours just been catching up with some editing. Also got a little sleep in. I was absolutely knackered after my leg workout. But meal number 4 of the day, I've just got my cod fillets in the oven, just warming up now. And for my last bits of veg, I've got myself some asparagus sticks. So what I like to do is literally give them a nice little fry. My 1 cal spray, and stick them on there. Literally only takes about 3 to 4 minutes just to give them a nice little crispy little texture on it. And I've got my cod, which should be done in like 2 minutes. So I'm going to get myself a plate. So pretty much after this meal, I've got no more veg to deal with, and then my next meal is probably going to be either some cod fillets again or tuna, and then the meal after that will be, of course, some egg whites, but we'll get to that in a little bit. For now, as I say, I've got 1 minute. That's pretty much done now. My cod fillets. So I always wrap them up in the tin foil. Simply, it just keeps the consistency there. The problem with cod fillets is sometimes if you cook them up in the microwave or even the oven and you don't put tin foil on it, they shrink up big time and then they look really tiny. So keep a tin foil on there, it keeps it consistent, keeps it moist as well so they don't go dry. But I get in total 220 grams of some cod fillet. I need there she be. So look at that. Nice big juicy bit. Cod fillet. So there's 1. Drain off the excess water. 2, look at that, it's bang on. A little bit under. There we go, perfect. So there's my cod fillet. Give myself a little few extra minutes to let these asparagus sticks get a bit of crisp on it, and that is pretty much it. Like I said, at this stage of the phase, the food's getting boring. There's nothing great, there's nothing fancy about it. You know, keeping it all white, keeping it all extra lean. The protein's got to be 400 grams, my fats have got to be under 20 grams, and no carbs at all. So this is what it takes when you're a middle prep, especially at this point. You know, 5 weeks out, you got to do everything you got. You know, food gets boring. I get a lot of questions on my Snapchat and Instagram where people say, how do you keep consistent with your food and your diet because it looks so dry and plain and boring? One, it's when you get to this stage, you're just kind of, you've gone past the battle of having to deal with tasty foods and things like that. You know, you just eat the food that you need to, and then you just wait till your next meal and get your day done with. And also another thing is, I always say, it comes down to how much you want it. You know, if you want this, if you want to step on stage and you want to go for that first prize, you do whatever it takes. If it means that you've got to eat dry cod fillet, if it means that you've got to eat dirt, you eat dirt. Whatever it takes. It just depends on how much it means to you and how much you're willing to sacrifice and what you're, you know, what you're really ready to do to, you know, get the prize that you want and reach that goal you want. And so for me, I will do simply whatever it takes. You know, if it means I have to go out and eat dirt or just drink water every single day, that is what I will do. That's how much it means to me. You know, maybe not that extreme, you know, going to eat dirt, but you get the picture, guys. So that's pretty much it. Got my cod fillet, of course, my seasoning, a little bit of pink salt, some black pepper, and I'm going to put a little bit of a chili spice on this. So the chili spice that I use, I have loads of different ones. I've got a mild, I've got a medium, there's a mild with another little hint of spice, but I'm going to go for this one, which is a chili powder hot. So a little sprinkle on my cods, and that's that done. And that should be my asparagus sticks. Nicely done. Quick, easy meal, done and dusted. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to dig into this food and I'll catch you guys in a little bit for the next meal of the day. Alright guys, so it's the end of the night. It's just gone up to 10:30. About to pretty much just chill out for a little while, get my last meal in. So I'm going to let it cool down a little bit. But I've got here 10 egg whites and that's pretty much it. I'm going to eat this and then I'm going to get some editing done of this video so it's up for you tomorrow. And then just chill out for the rest of the night. So I'm going to end it here, guys. Another day in the life of what the prep is like. I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you and all the comments that you've been leaving. I've been making sure I've been reading them all, replying to them all, and it's really keeping me motivated to keep these videos coming for you guys. So don't be shy. If you have any questions or you just want to put a comment, drop a comment down below. I'll make sure I reply to it. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay safe as always. Make it happen. Peace.
Keep chasing shadows, they're always haunting me.